This episode is brought to you by Raycon Shadow Legends by Squarespace.
No, it's not.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Salty and Sweet. My name is Hermes.
My name is Sarah.
And today we're going to...
Lebanon! We journeyed up to Greenpoint, Brooklyn to visit a grocer that specializes in Lebanese food and also carries some snacks.
And without further ado...
let's dig in. We're starting with candied chickpeas, also called Kdaameh.
Kdaameh. I mean, these look really, festive. I really like the pastel colors in there. It's really cool. It's kind of cute. So I've never seen candied chickpeas before. I am not really a fan of chickpeas in general, except for when it's in hummus form. But I'll try out candied chickpeas. These look kind of cool.
I love
Strange.
chickpeas.
They're kind of like candied peanuts. Like peanut M&Ms without the chocolate in it. It's kind of cool.
I think these are really tasty.
Yeah. It still has that chickpea chalky flavor.
Yeah. It's got a good source of protein. I read that this is a popular street snack in Lebanon.
It's like diet candy.
It's candied dried chickpeas, but I almost might mark these dangerous. Even though I don't think they're the most delicious thing I've ever tasted, I would probably keep snacking on these.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would also probably mark these as dangerous. So yeah, candied chickpeas. Who knew? Dabké. Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
So what is this?
It says that it is biscuit cookie with lemon filling.
Okay.
We have 3 treats from Grandour, which is from the mid-1800s. Company's been around for a long time. And I think that they sell their products all throughout the Middle East. So some of these are not only popular in Lebanon, but also the neighboring countries. These taste like cookies my grandma had in the house growing up.
These cookies taste like a grandma. It's the lemon. It's the... Not like I've tasted grandmas throughout my life, but it's just the lemon and the cream, and you know what? That does taste like a grandma.
Wow. I feel like I had a total flashback to my grandma's kitchen.
What?
What?
By eating that? I thought you meant
Yeah.
like me tasting grandma's.
No.
Nothing crazy. It has this nostalgic taste to it. It's pretty delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious. I'm sure it's a household staple.
Dabké.
We have 2 drinks.
Nice.
Jallab and Qamardeen juice.
Krumm.
So I think this is actually a Syrian drink, but popular in Lebanon. And this is popular throughout the Middle East. So not everything we try today is solely drank or eaten in Lebanon.
But we got these from Eddie's Grocery, or Grocers. I don't know what it's called. Eddie's. We got this from Eddie. He's around the corner. He's cool. He sells some shady stuff.
Let's start with this one.
Oh, okay.
I guess you put either pine nuts and or raisins on this drink, and you have to serve it over ice.
Yeah. As you can see, we have some pine nuts here, but do we chew on the pine nuts when we're drinking, or we just swallow them whole?
I don't know. Cheers. I think it's rose water.
Yeah, I was gonna say this tastes kind of like the Turkish candy that we had. It's very flowery.
Yeah.
And it's good. It's not as intense as the Turkish delight that was like rose flavored, but you can definitely feel it. I feel like I'm transported again. It's actually very
It's really refreshing.
yeah, it's super refreshing. It's a nice summer drink that makes you feel like you're swimming in spring.
I feel like it's a sipping drink too.
It is.
You don't need to chug it.
You could be all snooty about it, start talking about your accomplishments in life, where you've traveled, who you've spoken to, which celebrity you know.
Wow, that's a lot coming from just a juice.
Yeah, it's just like told you, it's transporting me into another plane. Anyway, I think this is actually pretty delicious.
I think it's
considering
delicious
the rose.
too.
Qamardeen juice.
This is a Syrian drink, and they drink it in the Middle East during Ramadan.
Wait, what is it though? Is it orange? What is it? Is it citrus?
Apricot.
Apricot. Yeah, it's very fruity. I like this a lot.
I love it.
It's actually, maybe I just don't know what apricot tastes like, but I'm like, this tastes like pineapples.
It tastes like apricot.
Well, apricots taste like pineapple.
You know what? It tastes a little bit like pineapple juice. But when you
Yeah.
think about it, pineapple juice doesn't taste that much like pineapple. It tastes like sugar.
Okay, so this tastes like pineapple juice. And it's great. I think both drinks are actually very delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have Master Chips.
Master Chips. Master Chips. For some reason, I got reminded of Halo. Master Chips.
We have the kettle cooked version, but they make all kinds of chips.
So this one, I have sea salt and vinegar.
I have Sriracha.
Let's taste it out. Let's check it out. I love sea salt and vinegar, by the way. So this is probably going to be my jam.
This is a good crunch.
Kettle cooked. Wow. This is actually really good because sometimes when you have like sea salt and vinegar chips, the vinegar is just like a little too much. This is just the right amount. So I think for me, this would be a dangerous. Let's see what the Sriracha tastes like.
The Sriracha is great. I'm not a huge salt and vinegar potato chip person.
Smells like Sriracha. Wow, that's great. What? Sriracha's like there. Wow. Okay, this is really good too. Holy crap. I think Steve would love this because this is basically it is what it is. It's Sriracha flavored potato chips. It's kind of mind blowing. Well, not really because it's just Sriracha flavored potato chips, but it's really good. And I think I would label this as dangerous too.
I think those are dangerous. I really love the Sriracha potato chips. I also think that they're just really good potato chips.
They are, yeah. It's nice and crunchy.
Yeah. These actually don't taste like normal salt and vinegar potato chips to me unless my taste buds are changing. The vinegar, I feel like it's not white vinegar.
Yeah, it's not as potent,
Yeah.
but it's good. I still like it.
I wonder if they use a different kind of vinegar.
Probably. But both very dangerous. Master chips. Very good. Love it.
We're going to have to track down their regular potato chips. We could only find the kettle cooked version, but I'm really impressed with these.
These are great. Taboosh. Taboosh. What is this?
It is a marshmallow chocolate snack. Because we get
boy.
one in every country, even though you
Yay.
don't like marshmallows. It's supposed to look like a fez hat, I think.
Oh, really? Okay.
It looks like a bonbon. It's a really, really thin wafer cookie on the bottom. Not like a Malamar where it's like a bigger biscuit. This is me making a mess.
Okay. So the thin wafer cookie actually makes it better. Because it doesn't give me that like weird marshmallowy texture. I actually really like this. Chocolate is actually really good too.
You always like the marshmallow one, even though I say you don't.
Oh, maybe it's not marshmallow. Maybe it's just nougat.
This marshmallow is really different. I don't know if it just didn't make it over on the airplane okay, but...
Because it hardened?
It's a little bit like a Charleston Chew kind of marshmallow.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, maybe it's a nougat instead of a marshmallow. I think Taboosh is like onto something here.
The wafer doesn't have any flavor on its own.
I mean, it tastes like chocolate. How could you separate the wafer from the chocolate?
Because the wafer was just a plain wafer with the marshmallow on top coated in chocolate.
Mine was all chocolate and wafer.
But the wafer wasn't chocolate.
Let's stop arguing, just say it's delicious.
It's really delicious. I love them. It's very light. I could probably pop like 10 of those in my mouth.
Yeah, it's like a diet candied marshmallow.
I want to join this diet of yours and see what happens.
Yeah. It works. Look at me. Lucky 555 biscuits.
I don't know what kind of biscuits these are. I'm going to guess basic biscuits. But are they sweet? Are they salty? Who knows? Who knows?
I don't know, but they look basic. They're super basic. I think it's going to be bland.
I think it's going to be like a tea biscuit.
Oh, would you like to have some
Oh, she
Friday?
sure does. She's like, under my arm.
It is so bland and dry.
It's a tea biscuit. And I bet it's delicious dipped in tea.
I bet.
But on its own.
Good luck with that Friday. But yeah, it's super dry. Doesn't really have flavor. I would say this is decent.
I'm going delicious, but I love a good tea biscuit. I like to dip it in the tea and then have it get all soggy and then half of it fall to the bottom of the cup and then you drink it at the end.
Tea biscuit with Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
Or he's riding a giant cookie.
It just rolled in at the end.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, really.
I wonder if I'm ever gonna make a graphic of that.
It should be him on a like the carousel horse.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, it's gonna be on a cookie.
Yeah, it's gonna be on a cookie.
Okay, never mind.
Decent.
Delicious.
What is that?
It's a sesame candy cookie. It's all sesame seeds, and I'm guessing it's honey holding it together. But I don't even really know the brand. It just says Kisses with 2 parrots.
Oh, so sweet.
And it says that it's imported from Lebanon.
Nice. Baruti Imports Inc. Let's check it out. I mean, a candied cookie just seems kind of intriguing.
Well, I don't think it's really a cookie because it doesn't have the cookie base. It doesn't have the biscuit base.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's just sesame seeds and something holding it
jeez.
together.
Whoop.
Wow,
Okay.
who'd have made a mess now?
Who'd have made a mess now?
It's very, Sesame-y. Wow.
I love these. You don't like it?
I think it's okay. It tastes a little burnt to me.
They roasted the sesames first.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, the flavor, yeah, you could taste the honey, but the burnt sesame taste is just a little off-putting to me.
I really like that they roasted the sesames. I think that the candies I grew up with, they weren't roasted. But I like that flavor that comes out in it more. I think it's delicious.
I might go decent with this. Maybe it's because I'm just not used to the taste. But, I mean, I keep eating it. I mean, it's not bad. So, I don't know. It's just decent. And these we have standard nuts.
Those are not what I thought.
I messed up, you know? We could have just started with, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts! Like, what's his face? Mikey K. Michael Keaton from the B-Man movie.
Oh, yeah.
What is this? Standard
Okay.
pistachio.
I'm taking one of each thing.
But it's kind of strange that
They don't look the same.
they actually cover
I think the
the
peanuts...
shells with salt?
I don't know.
So do you eat the shells?
It looks like... No. It looks like it's sugar.
But why are you covering the shells with something?
Because maybe you crack it with your mouth.
No. I normally just do that.
I don't know. I tried something new. Oh, I missed the cashew. I try to get one of everything.
Standard bar snack.
What are you talking about?
I mean, they're standard. I wouldn't actually necessarily say they're decent because they are pretty delicious.
But I think I'm going to go decent because it's just not a standout snack. It's a pretty basic, common snack. It's nuts. It's nature's
nuts.
snack. It's nuts. It's nuts.
We dug in some more, and Steve found a lot of treasures in this, and we're actually changing our tune. Instead of being decent, it's actually really delicious. Maybe even borderline dangerous.
Okay, I'm not going that far. They're still just nuts. But there are more surprises in here than we realized. There were some cheese-coated ones.
Exactly, so they're not just nuts. The only issue that I still have is you have to basically crack some of them open.
I
So-
still don't have a problem with that.
Okay, well, I say it's delicious.
I'm gonna stick to borderline decent and delicious.
Okay.
Unica. We have 2 versions.
Unica.
Original and creamy hazelnut.
Mmm.
And this is Lebanon's wafer candy bar.
Yeah? So
Yeah.
this is what, their Kit Kat?
Yep. We gotta have one in every country we go to.
Lebanese Kit Kats.
And I always love them.
So yeah, I have the original. What do you have?
Hazelnut.
Oh, so you got the better one.
Yours is thicker than mine. You've got more layers.
Oh yeah.
I love it.
Mine is okay.
It is a lighter wafer. It's a way lighter wafer. You know what? I think this is the same wafer that is at the bottom of the Taboosh.
I like this more.
Oh, I like that one more.
This one, right? Yeah. That one's got like this. The wafer is a little more.
This one's still good, but the hazelnut's definitely better. This is the lightest wafer I've ever had. The hazelnut flavor is always really nice.
Well, I think that for me, these two are decent.
Oh, I'm gonna go delicious with the hazelnut.
I like this taste better than that, but it's not something that I would keep going for. I don't know. That's just me.
It's very light. I would eat that. I would eat more than one of the hazelnut versions, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Thanks for having us, Lebanon.
Yeah, it was very, very awesome. And with all that said,
take it away, friend. There goes our friend.
Hey, thanks for watching Salty and Sweet. Please make sure to hit that subscription button, like the video, and tickle that notification bell. That's kind of funny. For some good times. Good times? Is that a type? I think good times, something like that. How's that? Good enough? Okay. Cut it. What's the next one I gotta do?